Welcome back. Here is an interesting question. I am an accounts officer. I have designed an automated template for collection of school fees on daily basis. I have realized that at the end of the day, the person who does the data entry for the collection of school fees changes or decreases the amount paid by the students, which causes a lot of problems in the school. I want a situation whereby after a user has entered data under the heading fees, the cells into which the data has been entered is locked and password protected. Let's see how we can do this. Now here we have the headers name of student, fees. So let me enter here a name. So I enter here Joshua, and let's say he deposits a fees of 100 units, and I press enter. So immediately the entry operator is informed that he should confirm the data entry and he will not be allowed to change it. So if he says no, this will become blank. Just watch. Okay. Now if he again enters the data, presses enter, he again gets this message, and if he says yes, the data will be fixed. See now, if you click here and try to change this, you get a message. So we have protected this cell and all other cells in this worksheet using a password. So to make a change, this data entry operator will need to know the password. Alright, so we'll say OK. Let's have a look at the code. So developer, Visual Basic. What we do here is, instead of the general, we use the worksheet change procedure. At the start we write application dot enable events as false, because we want all this code to work only when something happens in the worksheet. We don't want any workbook changes to happen, okay, or also in Excel. Then we say if target dot column, the change subroutine uses target as the keyword. So if target dot column 2, because our data will go here mostly, yeah, the fees, we are concerned about the fees. Of course you can't change the name also now because this is also locked, but generally we want this to be locked definitely. Okay, so we go here. So if that changes, then we ask the user to confirm by using this message. Alright, this VBCRLF, helps us to divide these message parts into two so that they come one below the other. Then we use a select case. Instead of if, we use a select case, confirm. If the user clicks on yes, VBS, that form that pops up, then we loop through the complete data in our code and lock the cell if it has some data in it. We don't lock it if it is empty. Okay, so we are looping through each cell in the active sheet. When we loop through this sheet, we also give a password protection. That means when we enter the data, we unprotect it, but once the data is entered, we password protect it. Alright? In case the user says no, then we want him to have the option that we delete the data from that cell and allow him to enter the relevant data again. At the end of the if, we of course enable the events, because Excel will not automatically enable these events. Okay, so you see a straight and simple method to ensure that dishonest people will not be able to misuse the system. Now you will say anybody can change the password. That's right. So what do? We go to Tools, VBA Protect Properties, and here in the protection area, we lock projects for viewing. We give a password. You can give any password. You could use the same password if you wanted, or you can change it slightly. Okay. So ASD and capital F, comma 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we save this. We close this now. Let me close everything here. Let me open the file again. Go to the Developer tab, Visual Basic, and you see here nothing is visible unless you go to Tools, VBA Project Properties and give the password. Okay? I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.